Hello and welcome back to the Hildibrand quests. This is Zeke,
And this is Livy or Olivia.
or Jalivia, or Spoiled Brat.
Never call me Jalivia.
Um, we are starting the third set of Hildibrand quests that came out with patch 2.3. So here we go.
She's a reporter. Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I found our lapis maiden. The girl's name is Arbalala, daughter of one Master Gargle, a prominent member of the East Alba Trading Company. Her eyes and hair a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Shush. Her purported beauty, I should say, you see. None have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently her father is overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed, and not just to anyone, mind you, to the Herr Burger Kurselle.
The heir to the Berger Consortium.
I don't speak gibberish. The formal announcement is set to be made at a
Commemorative.
commemorative feast to be jointly hosted by the two.
Hoisted.
I said hosted. To the family business is word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like you.
Oh, but I like you.
No, you don't.
What is this called? The Business of Betrothal. Where do we need to go? Costa del Sol. So we'll go there. You are excellent at your reading of big words.
Thank you.
Okay. Where do we go now? Over here.
I wouldn't say Otay if I were you, because Mom said it sounded like he was gay when he said that.
What?
In the Little Rascals, when they say Otay.
Is Mom a homophobe?
A what?
I don't know.
This is the dude, it's your turn.
Oh. You're not one of my associates. The banquet is for invited guests only. You have no business here. Be on your way at once. Do we really need to read all these?
Beg your pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter of the Minthrill Eye. If I might have just a moment of...
Ah, yes, the two gills sensationalist rag. I read some stuff in the Phantom Thief and the stuff, and it's unwarranted. Yeah. I have not kept my umbrella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy. Now be gone. Oh, hey, I want their glasses.
Okay.
Because my glasses have like purple and red on them.
So?
Those are just black. The Brass Blade of Gerbertia, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes of the would-be thief will be his last.
That's creepy.
If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous?
Ridiculous.
Oh, it's the douchebag.
Chad.
Yeah, it's the consulting inspector Briarden. Your precaution precedes you. Your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I've promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege, man, I read good, on my word, would have dire implications of the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it'll cost you not a whiff of your gill. Okay. I will not tolerate any disturbances.
Dad, if you have a voice for that man, you can't just change it.
I'm not making up voices. Be quiet.
Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter.
Oh, that's a burn.
But do tell, Inspector, after you slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around?
Our man may boast 1,000 phases, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it's painfully obvious. A letter of challenge. A precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in the broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless this means he... Let me try that again. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade.
No.
He really needs to get glasses that fit better so they don't have to keep being pushed up. Even now, the friend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity of Miss Abarella at the feast. I've already narrowed the field.
Okay.
Somebody sent me a towel. Abarella's betrothed Vanes would be an obvious target for our thief, so too would his father Morgant. Yalto Nodo and his wife Saina, the guests of honor, will have a toast to couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. I just saw Hildibrand in the background.
Me too.
Needless to say, we cannot rule out Gargamel himself. Finally, we have Lewinhart, a steward of Gurgamuru's estate, and Miss Abarella's personal attendant. Oh, yay, we got
Look, it's
snacks.
Hildibrand again.
But he's wearing funny glasses.
I know.
All the
Maybe
key
he's
players,
undercover.
save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. My glasses fell down again. He's only got half glass. Oh wait, nope, there's the lens. He will begin our questioning of the suspect immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individual, you are to report back to me at once.
He's dressed normally, but he has weird glasses on.
Yeah, I just recognized him. See? Oh, what are you trying to do to him?
Oh no, Gargamel! I mean...
Gargamel. Hildibrand, Manderville, I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mom away.
A what away?
A mom. Your mom. The pleasure is all mine. Oh wait, he's on his face. The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Burden. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a preliminary and investigative work. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease, yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival my own. Fear not, friends, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Manderville man can.
Manderville, man. That's all I remember. Oh, he's got a fish on his head.
It's his new fish hat.
Here comes his ding. Oh my. Ding! He does realize there is still a fish on his head, doesn't he?
Good Inspector, I realize I have not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life, is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case.
Why is he hugging himself?
I don't know. Me assist you? You're a funny man. Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere with this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. Ugh, idiot. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you?
Please, that's impossible for Hildibrand.
I would speak with you, but not here. I will be awaiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Oh, okay, douchebag McGee. That's juiced right there.
That's
Juiced.
right. Okay.
He's in my raid group. Just thought you guys would all like that little tidbit of information.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to
Is he following you?
Briar Den douchebag McGee. You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. But before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Oh, doesn't like my name, Inara.
Inara is awesome.
Now answer me this, Inara. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the disguise of Lady Darulda, stole off with the treaty blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? The identical appearance? Whatever, sure.
The identical appearance.
The obvious answer, and yet all too many a certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind, could not recognize a clue if it hit him upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearances at will. Clearly our man is no ordinary thief. Magics far outside the grasp of the common folk are at his disposal. This in itself gives us stuff that we want to talk about, and she talks about some more stuff than Lady Darila, and it was her, and such feat couldn't be accomplished. We are dealing with a clever person and stuff, and there's a lot more text there. I don't want to read it, but here we go.
I think you might be losing your voice.
And yet some... What?
I think you might be losing your voice.
No, I just don't want to read.
One of the guests. That's what I think.
Would he, the guests were also acquainted to each other, one misstep and stuff like that. Yes, one of the brass... I should have said the brass blades. I knew I was going to say the brass blades, but I was dumb. Okay.
And you listened to me.
Our thief
You should know that.
What?
You listen to me. You should know not to listen to me by now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I gotta go track down the missing brass blade.
Is Briarden the captain of the HOA?
The HOA?
Yeah.
The HOA?
House of A. Holes.
Hey, you watch your mouth, young lady. No, he's not. He's just a douchebag.
Okay.
I'm gonna ride my... Oh, that's a giant crab.
That is a big crab.
This is a fate. I don't want to do the fate.
So run. Can't you run in that
crab's name
thing?
is Cancer.
Can't you run in that thing?
That is running.
Take that thing? What the hell?
Boom!
I didn't even hurt it.
I know. That's because the little thing I did is just for looks.
Oh.
Brass blade of Gerbera. Oh, this dude's naked.
He's got undies on.
And
shoes.
sandals. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I have worked with. Thank goodness. Please free me from the chains before the snippers eat me alive. I will lead down in front of you, and now you are free. Ta-da! Now tell me what happened to you. We just arrived at Costa Posel, had a briefing of sorts. Master Gurgamer gave us each our orders. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. And then I was in my underwears. Who was it to be in charge? My memory's hazy, but one was Morgan, father of the groom, the other Lalafel. Yoto Noto. Yes. And they do the stuff there. Key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgrant, Yoto Noto, and Lewinthart, thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved that guy's a dick. I shall see the man back at the city, possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue my investigation. Go on ahead of me, for the love of gods. Just make sure the imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. Now I gotta go all the way back. Let's see what random mount I get this time.
What random mount? Can he go faster?
No, they all go the same speed.
They go slow. You just went over. That's a land jellyfish.
I know, isn't that weird?
Did you see that thing?
They're a pain in the butt when you're trying to do that fate.
Why did they attack you?
Because I am 20 levels higher than them.
Oh. When are we gonna get to Hildibrand?
We're here. We're doing the Hildibrand quests.
Well, it's not that fun because of the Briarman or something.
Because of the douchebag?
Yeah.
Look, Hildibrand. There you go.
Yay.
Oh, there you are, friend, and not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did your Inspector Douchebag's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? No, not really. Okay, so it did. Morgant, Yoto Noto, and the steward Lewinhart, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildibrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the inspector returns. Fear not, friend, the inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Ah, there is one of our suspects standing suspiciously under the canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue you are. Oh, that could be painful.
That
Where are you going?
Be painful.
Over there.
Speak with Morgrant.
Morgrant.
Yeah, that. Don't
This
rip
guy
his
over
face off. That's gotta hurt.
Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives, in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, that you might record every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Manderville men of ages past, to reveal our foe.
Don't rip his face off. I can think of a few topics that would interest my readers less than your blafferings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you?
What? Don't worry. Oh, wait, that's Nashumaku. That's you.
Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word.
Capital. This is why you're my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading yeah, I'm gonna catch him. That's what he said, basically.
Smart man words.
Good morning, Master Gurgamil. And fine morning it must be. For you most of all, allow me to offer my heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. Yay! What? This is nonsense. Arabella is my daughter. You just who in seven hells are you anyway? Guards! Wait, that's not how he would say it. Oh well. Arahahaha. Now hold your chocobos, Gergamu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and an inspector extraordinaire, come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, Avi. I reckon we owe the man our gratitude. Aye, Vannies?
What's reckon mean?
The phantom thief, balderdash and rot. If you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty, indeed, to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. Ha ha!
Ha ha ha.
He exudes an unsensual degree of confidence for such an effete, fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious.
Fashion challenge. He's a dang sight easier on the eyes than you.
What? Shut up, bitch. Ha ha ha, that's me, Vannies, ever calm to the face of danger. Truly his father's son. A worthy heir to the Bruguiere Consortium, and worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity in our families. Or family, I should say. Ho ho, ho 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 ho. Which reminds me, Master Vannies, Arabelle asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. It's not left her neck since that day. Oh, that little trinket? 'Twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
The time-honored Manderville art of parley. We'd be sleeping with the fishes now, had Morgant not spoke up on your behalf. That said, something about the interactions between the three struck me as partially neutral. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Something like that.
Ha 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 ha. Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, anything is proceeding according to my master plan.
Whoops! I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan.
I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yolto Noto and Lewinthart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend.
Speak with Yolto Noto. Wherever he is.
I need a chirkabur.
Chirkabur. That's not chirkabur.
Yes, it is. It's just overweight.
That's a fat chirkabur.
Hey, be nice. They have feelings too. Watch, he's hungry. He's going to try and eat his cabbage.
That's how you get him to go?
I've not seen your faces round here. With the East Hildibrand Trading Company, are ye?
Who is he, Yoda?
No. Why, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Hildibrand Trading Company. Ha ha ha. Oh ho! Pleasure to meet ye, do tell. Is this Lapis maiden as lovely as they say? Serena has no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, but where are my manners? Yolto Noto, oh, the Burgerburg. And this is my wife, Serena. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. I sound like Jar Jar. Oops, Misa. What with all manner of fell beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day a shipment of our imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragorians. Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If ye have heard of the Mandragores, haven't you? What? Oh, but of course. I once spent a year honing body and mind with the fist of Raglar. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundreds mantra-whatsits a day.
And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the What my dad said, yes.
Oh!
Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time?
A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it that they're not rest until Every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder. Larder? Calling someone fat? Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, milady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Serena. Forgive my wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare my speech. Carry on, lads. That lady laughed. Criminy! He just turned Australian. Criminy! None of those three were suspicious in the least, but we must not give up hope. Rewind. Lest ye have many faces of... Gah. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, or the Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm.
You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briarden will be back at any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses.
Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Loonheart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Briarden, a.k.a. Douchebag, will be back before long. Come, Nashu. This is no time to delay.
She's trying to write the thing for you.
Well, I didn't ask her to.
Inspect the supplies.
Get on my random chirkaber.
A random chirkaber. That's not a chirkaber.
It's my chirkaber.
That's not a chirkaber.
It's a robot chirkaber.
That's a robot. Just a robot.
Chirkaber.
No.
Robot chirkaber.
No.
Robot chirkaber.
No.
We're going over here where Juiced is.
Inspect.
We're going to inspect the supply. Inspected.
Inspector Gadget.
Crates of assorted foodstuffs and vegetable hosts of luscious-looking coconuts. It appears that our man Loonheart spoke true. Ye gads! Are those explosives I spy concealed amongst the I don't see an explosive. Oh, is that a bomb? Not a coconut?
It looks like a big apple.
It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all.
Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down. You see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely.
Nashu, far be it from me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what, in the name of 12s, would you possess you to bring your creations to an investigation?
Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either?
Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event, I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now set the driftwood down over there, and concentrate on taking notes, like the astute assistant you are. The driftwood is something that we need.
Why?
Oh, it's a stick. I say, we're most fortunate the confounded Inspector Briarden, douchebag, is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now let us dispose of these things before an errant ember sends all of us to a fiery demise.
Confounding Inspector Briarden. Explode a fiery demise. Got it.
That sounds like I want to blow him up.
Good. Are you sure about that?
Oh, Mr. Douchebag.
Don't look now, but someone has returned at an absolute worst possible time. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble. Yes, the inspector will have a fit if he sees.
But Miss Ellie, Should Inspector Briarden come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire.
Inara and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth of the speech. You two just get out of here and be quick about it.
Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Neshu, we shall return for your creations once Inspector Briarden has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry.
Idiots.
And that's the end of the first quest of the Hildibrand series for patch 2.3. We'll continue in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.